going on, boys? Welcome everybody back to another video. We just got the IN MLS Squad Foundations objectives out. Now we're going to get the Squad Foundations Shaqiri objectives guide out. If you guys are new to the channel, what we do, player reviews, objective guides, and as well we will upload the occasional pack opening, whether it's like an icon swaps pack, maybe an 85x10 during, like, you know, we got the token system coming up for FUT birthday apparently, so stuff like that. We upload it all on the channel. If you guys do enjoy, make sure to drop the like in. I mean, we just hit 10k, we just hit 11k, so let's say we're on the road to 12k. So if you want to help me out, make sure to drop that like and subscribe. Make sure to hit the bell as well so you do not miss an upload. Like I said, we try to get player reviews out on the new cards within 1 or 2 hours, and the exact same goes for the objectives within the 30-40 minutes of it being released. But today we'll be looking at the Shaqiri. Now, so without further ado, let's get into it. We're going to go through all of these objectives step by step. I'll show you guys the game mode you have to do it in, give you my tips and tricks, and then the most anticipated part of the video is probably the squad builder. I'm going to build a team that you can use to complete these objectives between 15 and 25,000 coins. Let's get into it, lads. So first off, we've got score using IN MLS players in 7 separate matches in a live FUT friendly managerial masterpiece with at least 7 IN MLS players in your starting squad. Now, managerial masterpiece, I'll show you guys that in a second, but if I do remember correctly, I believe it is just a game mode where you have like max 77 rating, something like that. So yeah, you will have to do this card in Managerial Masterpiece, which is the same game mode people will be doing to get like you remember the SAR milestones, the Chelsea French centre back, you've got the new Tommy milestones, etc, etc. So I mean, quite self-explanatory, just 7 separate matches. Assist 4 goals using MLS players in Managerial Masterpiece, not in the separate matches, so you can get those 4 assists in one game. Score 4 volleys using MLS players. Now, the volleys is a little bit tricky. Now, I will tell you guys, a bicycle kick or a scissors kick does count as a volley as long as the ball's in the air and you hit it before it goes on the ground with your foot. No matter how you hit it, no matter what movement your player makes before hitting it, because I know this because I was doing the silver beast objectives, or sorry, the Podolski objectives, and I scored like a bicycle kick and it counted for a volley. So I do know that. But the score 4 volleys, not goalies, score 4 volleys using IN MLS players in the live FUT friendly. Self-explanatory really. You're going to want to try and cross it with square and then time it in the air. You do have to time it right so you don't header it though, and that is the thing, but you will eventually get the hang of it. It's not in separate matches as well, so if your opponent does, you know, maybe put his controller down at 2-0 and jams it, you will notice people do that. Or maybe he'll score 1 goal and then he'll jam it just so he gets his objective done. Do not sleep on that. Try and, you know, capitalize on your opponent jamming his controller. Go ahead and get those volleys. Win 3 matches in the live FUT friendly managerial masterpiece as well. So it looks like it's going to take you 7 separate matches. This looks relatively easy. Let's get into it, boys. So the Managerial Masterpiece game mode as well, if we go over to friendlies and have a look at the Managerial Masterpiece game mode, play online, and then it should be one of the first ones that comes up, because I believe it's been here for a while. Yes, it is. It's the second one that pops up. So, Managerial Masterpiece, team overall rating at most 78, 88 and higher players at most 1. You can have only at most 1 lone player, and you can have no players 73 or below. So the maximum rating you can have in your team is 74. Let's get into the squad builder. Right, so this is the squad builder we have gone for. As you can see, we've got 7 MLS players. We've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've actually got 8 MLS players. Now, as you can see as well, the rating is a maximum of 78. Now, you may be wondering, why are you going 3-5-2? Now, I'll give you my reason. Whenever I play Managerial Masterpiece, 3-5-2 works so good because often people use the standard formation, either a 4-4-2 or they'll go narrow, like a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. And the 3-5-2 can break down narrow formations amazingly, absolutely amazingly, and I love it. Not only that, it is relatively attacking, and in the chance that people are doing golden goal, if you are playing this attacking formation and you score the first goal, then they may back out and it will speed it up in that instance. Now, you may notice the whole bench is 74 rated. For this team to work, this is a requirement. You need to have your whole bench 74 rated, or like, I can't be lower, nothing else. Not 73 rated, because it says 73 or lower players 0, and if you have it over like 75, 76 rated players on the bench, it may bump that rating from 78 down to 77, and remember the max rating you can have is 78. So, starting off at left striker, we have gone for Rudy as not too bad, 4-star, solid dribbling, solid pace, and very good shooting. Right striker, we have gone for Joseph Martinez, 90 agility, 89 balance with 87 pace for for a gold rare striker in MLS is ridiculously good. Cam, I mean, he's not great, but he'll do the job. He's the best of a poor bunch. He's only got 74 pace, but he's got some good dribbling, a good body type, 91 stamina, and he is 4-star. 4-star. Now, left mid, we have gone for a favourite. You've got big old Nanny. Everyone loves Nanny this year. 5-star, 5-star. Well, not this year, but in past FIFAs anyway. 5-star, 5-star. His pace isn't quite like it used to be, but nonetheless, the dribbling is great. For the 2 CDMs, we've gone for Xherdan, or Xherdan, I'm pretty sure it's pronounced. Now, he's not the fastest, but he's got some solid dribbling, solid physical, and a solid stamina with some average pace. 4-star weak foot, high work rates. Not much else you can ask for. We are pairing him up with Chara, and Chara will pair him up at right mid with the other Chara. I think these guys are brothers or twins, but both Colombian, both play for Portland Timbers, and are both called Chara. Of course they're both called Chara if they're brothers, but a very nice link to have there. Should be a hyper link, if you will. And at left centre back, we have gone for this long card. I mean, 80 pace on a gold rare MLS centre back is brilliant. Now, obviously, you need at least 7 MLS players, which we have got. So we have branched out and we have gone to the Premier League for some better options. Gone for Joe Gomez, John Stones, and Nick Pope. This is a team that I recommend using. Remember, I would say super subs, but you can't, because if you bump it up too much rating, it will put the overall rating to 79. And remember, you cannot have any 73 or lower players. 74 is the maximum rating you can go down to, if that makes sense. So heading into tip number 1, it is going to be golden goal. This is a game mode where some people will be doing golden goals, others will not. Some people will want to stay to get the 4 volleys, which is fair enough. If you need volleys, you need volleys. But what I recommend doing is, first game, message your opponent, chuck a pause. You can press, I believe it is square on PlayStation X on the Xbox, to have a look at your opponent's gamer tag. You can then go ahead and message them on your phone, get a PlayStation or Xbox app on your phone, go ahead and message them, and basically what you want to say is, hey man, is it cool if I get 4 volleys, I'll let you get 4 volleys, and then after 4-4, you can either play it out, or you could just give them the win. And you only need 3 wins in this game mode, so you could just say you can have the win, can I get 4 volleys, you get 4 volleys. If he agrees to it, then you get that done, boom, 4 volleys checked off. You've got the score in one of the separate matches, so you only have to score in 6 separate matches, assist with through balls, I believe was the other one, and get 3 wins. So from that point out, I recommend doing golden goal. Now, if you do want to do golden goal, it's not a necessity. It's not an necessity, I'm pretty sure it's called. You don't have to if you don't want to, but basically, if you do want to, make sure you change your team name to golden goal, so when your opponent loads up, he sees your team name and he does know, he is aware that you're going to be playing golden goal. If you guys don't know what golden goal is, simply, if you score first, your opponent will quit, and if you concede first, you'll quit. If you're playing golden goal, remember to keep it, polite. Don't pause for your opponent, skip your celebration if you do score first, and if he doesn't do golden goal, fair enough, because not everyone will be, but I do recommend doing it because you'll be able to get this objective done in like an hour. So basically, first step, message your opponent. I let you get 4 volleys, you let me get 4 volleys, you could go 1 volley at each end, play out from 4-4, or give your opponent a win, and then from there just do golden goal for the rest. Remember as well, I believe you had to do the through ball assist, which is triangle on a PlayStation, Y on the Xbox. Now, heading on over to tip number 3, let's head on over to the Footbin screen. Now, I'm not sponsored by Footbin, I'm just using these guys as an example, but let's take Rudy Ans as our main player. So, with Footbin, you can search a player. Where's he at? Here he is. You can search a player and it will tell him the price and also the rating he is in game with certain chem styles. For example, as you can see, he's a 79 rated striker in game. Now, if you want to chuck a finisher on him, he goes to an 84 rated striker, gets a +10 shooting, a +8 dribbling. So instead of 80 shooting, in game he'll have 90. He'll also go to 86 dribbling, and he'll perform, although he's 79 rated, he's going to perform in game 5 ratings above his actual base rating of 79. So he's going to perform like an 84 rated. Marksman, he's also an 84 rated, getting a +8 shooting, +5 physical, and +8 dribbling. So the example is, the story I'm trying to say, or the overall point I'm trying to get across is just search your club for chem styles. You don't have to go and buy hunters for attackers, shadows for defenders, because there are thousands of coins. But for example, I've got a marksman on me, boom, I've got 12, they're 200 coins at the minute. That gives him a shooting boost, a dribbling boost. So, I mean, although he's 79 rated in game, he's going to have 93 finishing. He's going to have 84 shot power, 98 long shots. He's going to have 87 ball control, 86 dribbling, 85 reactions. He's going to have 73 strength, 88 jumping. So yeah, boys, Tip number 3 is chemistry styles. That could be the difference, because remember, everyone's capped at a 78 rated squad. Everyone will be using poor teams. The difference between you winning and your opponent could simply just be a 200 coin chemistry style on each of your players. You could get sentinels for your centre backs, engines for your midfielders, maybe hawks for your attackers and wingers, and you're good to go from there. We're going to recap over the objectives once again, just to kind of clarify, make sure it will all work all good. So heading on over, milestones, and you got Shaqiri here. So first of all, you got the finishing. Score using MLS players in 7 separate matches. That literally, you don't have to win the game. You'll just get that if you score first and your opponent quits. Obviously doing the golden goal method, you'll get that. Or if you just stay and you score a goal, then that's perfectly fine. Assist 4 goals using MLS players. Oh no, sorry, it's not through balls. So no, this is absolutely easy. For some reason I thought it was through balls. I think it was from the MLS Squad Foundations. So you just need to assist 4 goals, which is easy as. Most of the time you're scoring, I'll say 80% of the time you will also be assisting, and you don't have to assist in any certain way. It doesn't have to be a through ball, it doesn't have to be a cross, and not even in one in a separate match. You can get the 4 assists in one game, so that's perfect. Score 4 volleys, as I said, message your opponent. If you let him get 4, he lets you get 4, then play on from there, and you've got the win 3 matches. I say get the volleys out of the way, do golden goal for the last one, and then it will take you like 40 minutes, 50 minutes maybe if you do get lucky enough. Shaqiri, very solid card. I believe he'd probably be 5-star, 4-star as well, or 4-star, 5-star. If you guys did enjoy, any questions, let me know down below. Sub if you're new, and until next time, see you later, boys.